mean, slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, y'all, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world, and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Like 13, like 13. Mistakes out there, offense.
They put Pickens in motion. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Again, it's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Chewing off 7 yards on that one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, Levis. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A give to Pollard, running right. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Throwing on second down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. From the gun, it's Levis. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. On fourth down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh. Deep for the Ravens, it's Deontay Hardy. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now to throw on first down. Flowers with the catch. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Second and 7. Bateman is the motion man. Second down, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, a pickup of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
No motion over Flowers. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. No motion over Flowers. Again, it's Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Agholor. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Agholor goes off in motion. Jackson up top again. He'll find Agholor, complete. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Look wide. Get this one complete. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man is Johnson. He'll get this out wide. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Levis going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
On 3rd down, here's Pollard. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. No motion over Flowers. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remain. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. From the gun, Jackson. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll motion over Flowers. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. To throw is Jackson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it'll lead to a second down. Bateman is the motion man. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Levis. That is caught downfield by Pickens. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Play action, here's Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That'll be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Jackson out of the pistol. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle. And
to the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's going to tuck it and go. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down. That's a gain of 14 and a first down. In the pistol, Jackson ready. This one caught downfield by Flowers. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Levis. He's going to let this one go deep. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson now. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If that was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Pistol formation with Jackson. He's across midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. A run here with Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to throw, Jackson. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down, 3 to go. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
The Steelers take over the first and 10.
First and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and 2.
A second down throw here for Levis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They go play action with Levis. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Andrews is able to pick up that first down, and it's just so nice to see him back on the field. He had that brutal leg injury a year ago. He had over 500 yards in just 10 games, so the production is still there. He's always going to be one of Lamar Jackson's favorite targets, and I can tell you what, they're excited to have him back in the lineup.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball, and I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the